wins the 4 gold medals, almost didn't win one in the long jump. But Jesse talks about one of the guys he was competing against who would go on to become a Nazi soldier, how he hugged him, embraced him, and how that gave him the strength that he needed to ultimately win the event. And then, he talks about a letter this guy wrote him right before he died on the battlefield during World War II, 7 years later. And it's a real tearjerker of a story where you go, man, this black guy, Jesse Owens, and being in this relationship with this Nazi soldier, only to discover Jesse made the whole thing up. He made it up back in the 1950s, as far as we can tell. But that's not the punchline. The punchline is not to say Jesse is a liar. The question is why? Why would he make that up? Well, what Jesse was starting to realize is, man, I I did this incredible world record performance, and yet I get back and I'm still living a substandard life. I'm having to race against horses and cars. I'm banned for life, by Avery Brundage, who was widely regarded to be a racist. And what Jesse was starting to realize was my performance is not going to get me the acceptance I want. And I go, I think that's all of us.
Yeah.
I think all of us in some way, shape, or form are leaning on certain things, the Bible would call them idols, to gain us acceptance. And I just titled it Jesse Needs a Hug. So Jesse makes up that lie to say, if the worst of the worst, a Nazi soldier, if he will embrace me, then maybe my own country
Yeah.
will embrace me. And then I just tie that to the gospel where Jesus says, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased.